Cheers for the raid, mate. I mean, I could honestly get started early if that works. I could just get started early here. I really don't have a whole lot of time schedule, so let's actually do that. I'm gonna turn my music down just a bit. Sup, farmer? Alright, let me get my Unity up and running here. So, before the stream starts, I just want to kind of do a quick reference thing, because my game has public domain music, so I just want to, put it out there. All the music that's in my game is from Kevin MacLeod, so just to put that out there. And once my thing gets all set up, I will start my stream. Come on, Unity. Load a little faster, please. Thanks, Blue. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, no worries, Blue. No worries. Okay. So I'm gonna leave my music on while I'm working. So this is the game that I have for people who haven't seen it. I'm just gonna give it a little run and pause my music. And actually, let me start it from the menu. So this is our game. It's called Hope Manager. This is for my final project for my prototyping class. So basically, the main objective, if this gets under, or if this hits 0, you lose the game. So you're trying to keep this above 0. And you can hire all sorts of other workers. You got your money system down here. And if you get below $100, basically you're going to lose the game as well. And down here I put in a nice little handy thing for if you have less than, or basically, this is going to show you that each worker is costing you $175 a day. So if I were to, let's say, go in here to my project and give myself, let's say, just for dev purposes, give myself $9,000. I could then go over here, purchase all of these guys, and this will go up accordingly. And we'll get into the code bit after that. And again, if any of these hit 0, basically, you lose the game. Yes, this is a school project, yes. I do actually have a public version of it out. I will put a link at the end of the stream if you guys want to go check it out yourselves. I do have a public version, which is this. This is the public version. And so how you gain more hope is you can give speeches. Right now there's 3 of them. I'm planning on more. But basically, as it says, if you click on this, it'll take away $50. You gain 10 hope per employee, but it also takes 10 seconds out of your day. And vice versa for every single other project or every other speech. For the day management system, so how it works is default set to the normal day. So if I click on normal day, it'll set it to a 2-minute day period in seconds. And like it says, you can only choose 1 action per day. And these actions have consequences on the player's hope as well. So, like normal day, it doesn't really affect their hope levels, but I do want to implement something where if you're on a short day and you go to normal day, there's a slight penalty for it, so on and so forth, you know. We got a nice little message board here for, like, if you were to use, let's go down to the bottom here. If I do this, like, you told your employees to keep working hard, your employees gain a small motivation boost. Speeches used up 10 seconds of your day. So I got a nice little message board with scrolling and stuff. I do have a save game. The save game that I have is very, very basic. It only works so like that. So this right here automatically saves. As soon as you hit that, or if you were to hit escape, you immediately will save the game. And then I've got a nice little confirmation, and like that. And then all of your progress is saved. You can also type in a company name, so let's go like because this is my dev studio, I guess you could say, for my school project. So that's, and then if I do that, go back to the menu, and come back in, everything's saved. So, what we're going to work on today, we're going to work on trying to get in a achievements system. Farmer, the class is a class called prototyping, which is basically, if you're not familiar with game design, which I don't really expect anyone to be familiar with it, game design, there's things called prototypes, which are just rough estimates, rough sketches of a project, and they're basically the framework of an idea. So our goal is basically we had 2 weeks to work on this prototype. This was actually my third prototype and my fourth one as well. And if I go in here to my files, this was actually what I turned in for my third prototype. So this is the full release that I turned in for my third project. This is not what I've currently worked with, but you can tell there's a massive difference. So in this version, yeah, there's not even a day management system. This system is all weird. Yeah, it's a bit odd. Oh, nice, you're a high school teacher? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, man. So yeah, that's just the slight differences there. So yeah, lovely programming now. So we're gonna try and set up a achievements system. As you can tell, almost 1,000 lines of code. This is not optimized in the slightest. When I get it optimized, hopefully I'll get it under 700 is the goal. So let's see, let's create another method. Public void, let's name this method, what should we call it? Achievements. Also, Unity uses C# scripting for anyone that's interested. And let's see. So public void achievements, I'm going to have to do a bunch of stuff up here in my update. So what this update system does here is this is basically calling this every single frame. So as the game's running, this entire code right here is constantly being checked. As you can tell, there's a ton of if statements. And then down here is basically updating the texts. So yeah. So first things first, before we get into coding, and before we set up our variables, we need to go back in here, go into our scenes, and we need to work on the UI. And we need to work on adding in some possible images and stuff. So what I need to do is move this down, because what I need to do is add in a system where players can check their achievements. So what I can do now is I can duplicate this and move you down just a bit to make that look a little bit better. Rename this to achievements. There we go. Lovely, lovely achievements. Let me go back in here and edit the name. Okay, and then I need to get rid of, on here I need to, okay, it didn't save that. Good. Alright, so now that we've got that set up, what is this going to do when we actually click on it? That is the question. I'm trying to think of whether or not I should use C# or if I should use this tool that I have, which basically is a simplified version of doing UI stuff a little bit easier, in my opinion. Let's see. So right now, this is the menu system that I have set up. It's a bit of a jumbled mess. So this is, when the game starts, Basically, it's just checking to see if this button or the escape key is pressed. And then it'll go to this menu, and it's doing a bunch of checking over here as well. So if I hit resume, it goes there and back over. So, let's see. The wonderful, wonderful achievements. First things first, what achievements are we going to put in? For a base, let's just start with one achievement, just to kind of get things all set up. So I'm going to move you up there just for quality's sake. Let me turn you guys off. And let me move this over so I can check chat every once in a while. Alright. So now what we need to do is go over here to our menu. And we need to set up images. Should I do images? Yes, I'm going to do images. I'm going to call this image achieve. I'm going to just abbreviate that AHC 1. And then we got to find the proper sprite that we can put for it. So let's take a look at all the assets that I have here. What do we got? Icons, what do we have in here? None of those are really good. So for the first achievement, let's say if the person gets to $1,000, we'll give them achievement. So let's see. Do we have a money thing? Let's take a look. No, we don't got anything in there. Huh. Let's see. What do we have in our assets here? In our UI assets. Let's take a look. Extras. Those are all just progress bars and stuff. What do we have in here? Nothing. Fantastic. Maybe let's try this. Let me try this. I'm gonna change this to adding a UI text element on here. And then I'll resize that over here in our inspector. Change this to, let's see, 30. Is that better? Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Let me lock that. And grab our font. Alright. This is going to be a bit tricky. So what I'm also going to have to do is I'm also going to need to set a script to this. It's going to be a bit tricky with C# how this is going to work, but I can get it to work. So let's move you up over here. I'm going to give this a background color. Unlock that. Let's give it... let's give it a nice bright color. Although, I don't want it to be green because that's the color that I was planning on using. Let's give it a blue. And then for the text, we'll give it a nice bright green. Not the most Not the most visually appealing, but it is what it is. Oh, nope. Alright. There we go, and let's scale up the text a little bit like that. And we'll call this... We'll just do that. We'll do money. And then I also need to add another... Let's duplicate this text. And drag you down there. And shrink it. Have over 1K. That's the only thing that I don't like about this specific text font, is that it's so weird like that. And let's do... There. It's so bizarre. Let's just do this. Like that. Let's back that up there. And then we'll center it. There we go. That's better. And then we can move this whole text a little bit over that way. I forgot to turn my music back on. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. So, let's then take a look here. Let's first go in here to Unity. And let's create a variable for it called God, I can't spell. Achievement 1. Okay. And then I also need I need another button. Let's get a button set up here real quick. Do I have a button for achievements? No, I don't. Let's create one of those. Goodness gracious, I can't type. There we go. We'll call this achievements. I don't really care if that's spelled right or wrong. So, what is next? Let's see. What I need to do is come down here in my if statements and do another if statement. If we need to check for whether or not that button, so button achievements, is active, which means it's visible for player. So if game object dot active self, and then we'll set up what we want it to do. And then what we can now set up, button achievements is active. We want this to do nothing. So else, we want this to do this. We want it to go, we're going to want this thing to set up, we're going to enable, or, what did I name it? Achievements. That's what it is. Achievements 1.setActive true. And then up here we're going to do achievements.setActive is false. So basically what this is going to do is this statement right here is going to check for whether or not the button achievements is good. I kind of never watched streams, but Blue seemed like such a nice guy, so yeah. Well, I appreciate you sticking around, man. So achievements. So this statement right here is just checking to see if the button, if this thing right here, if this button right there. So if this is active, basically this is going to be inactive. But if this goes inactive, this will be active. But I'm also going to have to put in a little bit more logic in here. So, I need to put in another thing. Did some code. What language did you do, Farmer? So, I need to do an and statement here, and money is greater than 1,000. C++. That's pretty cool. Oh, and you did Pascal. Huh. Which one was Pascal? Oh, okay. Yeah, so for game design here at our school, we have to learn C# obviously for this, so that's what this is. But we also have to learn Python as well. I don't know why we need to learn Python if Unity uses C#, but it is what it is. So, Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Pascal was a lost language. Alright, so that works there. It should, at least. So let's give it a check. And then I also need to, before I forget, to come up here in the start state up here. I need this to be achievements dot set active false. And then I'll add that to the save game at some point here. So hopefully this should work. Oh, wait. I gotta do a little bit more tweaking. Oh, that's... duh. Because I have it up here for this. Although, wait, no. Oh, that's why. This needs to be less than 1,000. Okay, and then I gotta hook up over here in my thing the button for achievements. So we'll hook that up there. And then I also need my image. Where's that set up? Right there. Okay. So we'll move this bad boy right... Oh, missed it. Right there. Now let's check. Ah, shit. Let me check something here. I wonder if it's because... This is why I was worried about this stream, is because it's just literally me doing a bunch of, like, processing. And it's not exactly the most fun to watch. So, how do we solve that? Let's see. Let me first go back down here and give myself... Let me delete my save data. See if that fixes it. Aha! And that's good. Sweet. We got that part fixed, which is fantastic. Although I don't like that that pops in like that. But I mean, if that's what it is, that's what it is. That's not really that... that's just annoying. But oh well. That's something that I can tweak when I'm bug fixing and patching and stuff. Yeah, I know. So now what I need to do is in my UI, on button click, let me bring this bad boy back over. Let me create an event called Achievements. And add that over here. And we'll drag this over down here and create a new state, which we will call Achievements. And pretty much all that's going to be done here is just going to be a check statement and enabling and disabling objects. So, I am going to need a button UI, which I will specify at some point. And then I also need a get key down. We'll call this the escape key. And actually, let me just get rid of this real quick. And we'll send this to a finished event, which we will add, and that will send us back up to the menu. So, Although that's not going to do anything, but that will at least let us check. Oh, that's right, I don't have the button set up here. So I need a UI button on click event, which I can just copy and paste. And the achievements button I can drag over. And then we can test it. Let's move this off over here. So now if I click on this... Hold on now. Oh, that's a problem. What did that just do? What? Oh. I know what the problem is there. It's because I didn't set this. Yeah, there we go. So now, what I need to do is just check it real quick. Let's go back up here. Now it shouldn't do anything, which is good, which you see down here. So now if I hit the escape button, perfect, it goes right back there. Alright, so that works. So next up, what we got to do is we got to enable and disable the buttons. So, let's go down in here. A bunch of UI job, which is not the best and not the most fun, but UI work is UI work. So, let's go in here, activate game object, specify, this needs to be disabled, and that needs to be this. And just copy this a couple times. I can put you in there. And then I can also move you down. I need one more for quit to desktop. And these are going to be okay to leave on, so let's test. Okay, so that's at least working, but what I need to do now is this just needs to be... Yeah, default language for Unity is C# Farmer. I do know that there are specific programs that you can bring in to, like, convert stuff, but usually those aren't cheap. Yeah, C# is pretty much their big one. What do I... Is that gonna work? We'll find out. Alright, compile, come on. There we go. Alright, sweet. So we at least have the ability for the players to go in and check now. To check and see whether or not they're visible. What I could do too is I could create another one of these and just set the transparency, which I'll probably end up doing later. Although, does this really have a... Does this have a I mean, I could probably add in a material. Possibly. I don't know if that would work. Let me try real quick, just to see. Material. Rendering mode. I'll move this over off my monitor. I want this to be opaque. Okay. Let's try something here. And then let me see, is there a way that I can set that? I wonder. Transparent. Let's keep it on opaque. Ah! Ah, there we go. If I set this to blue... Alright. Bring this back up. Huh, that's odd. I mean, I could technically make the background red, I suppose. So that it's like, hey, it's red, you can't... That's odd. Alright. Let me... Albedo. Let me try that. UI... No. I want this to be a sprite default. And then I could set this as the material. There we go. Okay, that'll work. And then I can just get rid of this. And I don't know... Let me remove that. You're not gonna let me remove it, are you? Select shader. I'll get rid of that for the time being. Just because it's not really necessary at the current moment. Alright. So, next thing, and final thing that I need to do, is work on a UI for in here. Because I will also need to do this. So let me set this up here. Okay. Save that up. And I need to come up here and set up an image for display. So let's go game object. Let's go display. There we go. So now, let's dock you over here. Let's grab you. There we go. Okay. So what I should do is because I don't really want it to just pop up in the message boards. What I want it to do is something like this, like what I have for the win-loss. So what I have here is, let me go in here. So if I go in my playmaker, or in my script, and I give this guy, let's say, 2 hope. I want it to do something like this, where it pops up everything. So, that shouldn't be hard, because I could technically just copy this template, which I'm going to. I'm going to activate you. But we're just going to work some things around here and change it all up. So we'll call this Achievement 1. So what we can do now is we can get rid of that. We can get rid of you. Get rid of you. This text I would like to keep and just do this. Oh, actually, we know what I should do. I'm going to leave this button here, but I'm going to remove this restart system off of it. And I'm going to recall it here to... Actually, you know what? Let's do something funny with it. Let's go... There. Just to be a bit cheesy. Because here at Game Developers, we are the cheesiest people. And I could bring you up to that line. And I could do that. So now, do I have any assets that would look decent? Let's see. Oh, that's my background assets. What do I have in here? I am the most cheesy farmer. Very cheesy. None of those really suit what I'm looking for. Let me go to the asset store and see if there's anything in there that I'm looking for. Money. Search for 2D assets. We got any free assets? There are 3. Awesome. Gold pile texture. You know what? We're not really looking for this thing to be... Oh, that's a big file size. Let's do it. It's only 19 megabytes, it's not that bad. Yeah, we'll import this package. So now we got ourselves a brand new package. Let's go back to our scene view. Create an image. And we'll scale it up. Oop, nope, not the anchor point. We'll scale it like that. And, where did it save that? Oh, hang on one second. Oh, there we go. That's better. And then let's lock this. And do... Oh, these aren't set up as... All of these. I gotta love it when they're not imported properly. Well, actually, this need to be set as 2D UI. And then this and this need to be set up as normal. Oh, they already are. Sweet. So we come in here, and we will apply the sprite. Beautiful. And just like that, we've got ourselves a lovely, lovely, lovely thingamadoodle. So let's attach this up to our script, which is... Where did that save that? Oh, did I not save it? There we go. It's right down there. Alright. So we'll attach our image up right there. We'll save it. And what we will do now is in the start state, we will set that to false. Display achievement 1.setActive is false, which is lovely. And then we come down here, and we'll make a separate if statement. Yeah, no worries, Farmer. Thanks for dropping by, bud. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so let's go back into our scripting. And let's see here. Yeah, man, thank you. I might do more of these streams. I'm not sure. Not sure. So we need to also do display achievement, which will be down right there. Set active is true. And then what I also need to do is create a mechanic down here, which this will work for what we're using it for. So let's go display achievements dot set active. We'll set this to false. So what this is going to allow us to do let's delete save data. Oh, for the love of... Are you really doing this right now to me, game? Alright, let me do this. Unity's being a pain. Let me do this. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to go in here, delete this, or duplicate it. Achievement 1. There we go. And these I will drag back in there. And you guys can go away. Drag you back in here. Then I gotta go back in here, I believe, and set that back up. Oh, that's right. Okay. So, let's... Where'd you set it up? Right there. Apply this to that. Now let's check. And now, let's check. Let's go to 980 and check. Cool. And then we gotta update this text to say, not workers went on strike. Congratulations, you have earned an achievement. You have earned the achievement. Let's go with Money Man. All right. And then on here I need to apply the logic. So if I go in here, achievements. Now this should work. All things hoping. Let's go back in here. Give myself 990. Alright, why is that not working? Oh, that's why. And then, should I have it autosave when you get the achievement? Let me know let me know. You guys would know better than me. Should I have it autosave? I feel like I should. tempted to say yes. So, let me... You know what? I'm not going to have it save. At least not right now. If that's something that people want, I can always patch that in and add that in. So, let's check. 990. Alright. And that is not working. Good to know. Basic logic achievements. That should be working. Oh, wait. I think... I might because it's... I see what it's doing. So what it's doing right now is that is working. But the problem is... The problem is this script right here. This. Because it's constantly above 1000, it's constantly leaving this up. Is there a way... Does this have a... button... UI... no, it doesn't. On click. Okay, there is no on click event. That sucks. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Let's see. What do I gotta do here? That is the question. Well, that works. What I could do is I could set up an if statement in here going if display dot active self false I freaking hate that. I hate that they changed that. How is this gonna... Let's see. Let's check. I don't know if my brain's going to be able to process this, at least not right now on stream. This is going to take a little bit more thought. Okay. Well, for the time being... this will just have to be how we set it up. To where this... Oh, I need to do that too. If button. If button and all that is active self. I need to do this. So I need to go achievements 1.setActive false, and then just go else, and I could just technically move this up there, which I will do. There we go. There we go. Alright. Well, that is going to do for this development stream. If you guys enjoyed this, just let me know. I had fun doing it. And that's going to conclude for this one. If I do another one, I'll kind of just talk about what I'm going to be putting in. I'm going to continue to try and work on getting the display. So I'm going to try and get this thing to work in my own time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next stream. And yeah, I will also upload this to I'll upload this over to my YouTube channel later. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Catch you guys in the next stream, which should be on Tuesday. Should be at 6:00 p.m. Central US. So yeah, peace out, guys. See ya.